We begin with vast, uncharted lands populated by prehistoric hunter-gatherers and early farmers. As the mists of time clear, we see the emergence of Neolithic communities and Bronze Age warriors who left deep and lasting cultural footprints. These early inhabitants laid the foundations of identity long before a country called England took shape. Step back to an era when nature reigned and simple lives mirrored the heartbeat of the earth. Prehistoric societies nurtured a bond with nature that was evident in every tool they shaped and every ritual they performed. Their existence was a quiet testament to resilience and adaptation. Slowly, these people began to settle, to build, and to create traditions that would someday merge into the tapestry of a nation. Their legacy whispers to us from ancient stone circles and burial mounds, inviting us to understand their role in a continuous story of cultural evolution. As centuries passed, dramatic shifts reshaped the landscape. In the 5th century, the Great Migration began. Around the North Sea, waves of Angles, Saxons, and Jutes advanced into new territories. With them they brought language, laws, and customs that fundamentally altered the social fabric. Legends of battle and kingship emerged, heralding a new chapter in the history of British soil. The contrast between long-held traditions and incoming customs sparked conflicts that gradually transformed into alliances, forging deeper connections among diverse peoples. Legend soon took on a life of its own with the tale of Hengist and Horsa. These two warrior brothers, partly myth and partly history, marked the early arrival of Anglo-Saxon settlers. Their story symbolizes both the bravery and the uncertainty of a people stepping into a new world. Myth and history intertwined to offer hope at a time of change and strife. Their legacy remains alive in cultural memory, a reminder that new beginnings are often steeped in both fact and fable. Modern science now joins the conversation. Cutting-edge genetic research reveals that nearly 38% of the ancestry of modern English people descends from Anglo-Saxon settlers. DNA evidence demonstrates that these early migrants integrated significantly with native Britons, a process that speaks to centuries of blending rather than simple replacement. Discoveries from sites such as the Oakington Cemetery highlight a society where individuals of mixed ancestry were embraced in life and honored in death. This harmony of cultures is etched both in our genes and in our archaeological record, reaffirming that identity is forged through diversity and shared heritage. The narrative continues with epic figures whose stories capture the spirit of a dynamic era. Legendary characters like the heroic Anglo-Saxon warrior and the symbolic British war leader embody the tension and fusion of competing cultures. These figures remind us that history is not simply about invasions or conquests. It is about the exchange of ideas and the melding of traditions to create something entirely new. These raiders and settlers altered the genetic fabric of the land, infusing it with new linguistic sounds and legal customs. Their impact is most evident in regions like the Danelaw, where the legacy of Norse influence remains vivid. The clash of cultures on this front added another rich layer to an already complex identity. Then came the Norman Conquest in 1066. With the arrival of French-speaking aristocrats, England was forever changed. New political structures, language shifts, and cultural exchanges reshaped society as much as any battle might. This period illustrates how layers of history contribute to a multifaceted identity, each era building on the last in a continual evolution. Today, the English identity emerges as a mosaic of ancient tribes, migrating peoples, and blended cultures. It is a narrative of integration, transformation, and adaptation stretching from prehistoric times to the present. Our past is not isolated in dusty pages. It lives in our genes, in every tradition, and in every story passed down through generations. Join us as we unravel the multifaceted history and genetic legacy behind the English identity, exploring the waves of migration and cultural blending that have shaped a nation